Last week, I did something that I cannot believe took me 28 years to finally do by myself, which is get 4 hours of sleep, wake up at the ass crack of dawn, and take my ass to the airport to fly alone. When I was younger, I definitely wanted to live a life where I was traveling all the time. This was back in my younger photography days, and I would see these people on Instagram constantly traveling, taking amazing photos, and I just thought to myself, oh yeah, that's the type of life I want to live. This was a time in my life when I didn't necessarily have proper role models. I was just clinging to every single creator that I admired. And the problem with that is I was avoiding what was within. I was avoiding what my inner calling was. And on this trip, I was reflecting on how I don't necessarily want to fly all the time for work. There's this concept that I believe is so powerful, which is instead of looking for role models and constantly looking for other people that we admire to give us direction, what if we believed in ourselves and had faith that we had all the answers within us? What if?
I feel like oftentimes we search for role models of other people to find that direction in terms of who we'd like to be or who we aspire to be. But I think you reach an age where you've got enough evidence. You have everything you need. Now it's time to become that person that you admire. No more seeking other people, gaining approval. Just do you. Become somebody that you admire. But I feel like this role model seeking behavior comes from insecurity, not feeling like we can fully accept who we are. But man, you should have more faith in yourself. In my younger years, I would definitely look for other people to solve all my problems because I felt like I didn't have the tools to do it myself. At the end of the day, you know the type of person you want to be. You know. And you know what things that you do that don't align with that person or that version of yourself that you feel like you could be. You already know the answers. And it's like we don't need to seek that from other people to understand that. My future home, I want windows like that. But you can imagine who your higher self is. You know those moments where you decide to repeat the old habit or to do the thing that you know that you should be doing. We all know what we should be doing. And I think I wish I would have realized that a lot sooner. Just having faith that I already know what I want, that I am capable of doing it. And I don't need all these answers from other people in order for me to do something. Because really, we learn best from just applying ourselves, learning from our mistakes, and just repeating the process until we stack our skills and our knowledge to a point where we're like, damn, wish I would have started this a long time ago. But hey, I guess it's life. We all got to go through it. We all got to go through those moments of self-doubt, just like not knowing who we are in order to figure out who we are, or at least the desire to figure out what we're capable of and what we can do with our life.
Using this light to light the background. I don't know what to do with that yet. This is the main key light. That's why it's the brightest. This is illuminating the other side.
We're definitely not there yet. The challenge is getting all of this back here looking nice. Lighting is like a jigsaw puzzle. You just move shit around until it fits.
And I've just got to figure out what to do with all this.
That's what it means, Vita.
Barely.
So what if I just replace this light with a
battery operated?
Yeah, a battery operated one, right? That's what we're
that'd be a
for?
lot easier.
Okay.
And actually, I think this is battery operated, but you can't take the cord out.
That's the dumbest thing I ever heard in my life. Well, what if I just cut it?
Yeah, there you go.
Right?
Yeah, DIY.
Yeah.
And then you just...
You can just swallow it. For you, just swallow it, okay? This is your first time, just swallow it.
What's the alternative?
Yeah, you can chew it.
Oh. Oh, that was good.
See?
Yeah, it
it's
was
not
good.
bad.
I wanted to chew it.
Surprisingly, it was better than I expected. It's almost like 9 o'clock, but I still have to get some work done because tomorrow I will be traveling again and I don't really have a lot of time to edit. I always say I'm gonna work in airports and then I'm gonna edit, do all this productive shit, and I never end up doing it. So now's the time. But before I leave tomorrow, becoming someone that you admire is not easy. It's an ongoing game, one that never crosses a finish line. But the more you stay on track, the more you benefit. You see, it all starts with awareness. Aware of where you're lacking in life, where you're lacking in the type of person you wish you were right now. And once you know exactly what's getting in your way, only then can you make the decision and set the intention to do something better for yourself. To wake up, have a new day, and see yourself in a new light. And to mold this sculpture, this statue, this character of yourself, slowly but surely to the exact definition that you want. We all know that life is a journey. If we think of a video game, every day we have a new side quest, and we should treat it as such. No fantasizing about a specific destination, no daydreaming, wishing that things were different, just simply one step in front of the other, appreciating what we have now. Don't forget that you have all the answers you need. I wish somebody would have told me this way sooner. When you embark on your own journey, each step you take teaches you so much more than if you were looking at someone else's journey. So have faith in yourself. Lean into that self-confidence. And the way that you do that is by keeping your word to yourself, by nurturing yourself. And no, I'm not talking about just sitting in a bathtub drinking wine, but talking to yourself like a friend, like your child, and encouraging yourself like a friend or your child. Believing in that person, believing in who you are, believing in your purpose, and believing that if you don't know your purpose, that you can figure it out. It's up to you to look inward, think about life, think about the world, and think about how you can serve. Because the more that you give to other people, and the more that you give to yourself, just like a plant, the more that you water yourself, the better life you're going to live and the more fulfilled you're going to be. So if you feel stuck in anything right now, the first step is to lean inward, to stop the self-sabotage, to stop speaking to yourself in this negative way. Because every time you do that, you take a step back in the opposite direction of the journey that you're supposed to be on. And when we fall or trip over a rock, we look ourselves in the mirror and have the compassion and the courage to just get back up and do the best with what we've got. Remember, no matter what, it's you against yourself.